Welcome back. We're in the middle of the ultimate honeymoon paradise, whatever you want to call it. Day 9. So, yesterday, all we did was hang out on this beach the entire day. We went into town, and every time we go into town, it's like, why are we leaving the beach? It's the best. So, it's probably the best beachfront, like just actual beach, not the hotel, but the actual beach. Like resort on the beach, the best one that I can't think of a better one that I've stayed at, just beach-wise. So, it's pretty dope. So last night we were right out here, literally right here, where I'm standing, and they had some like really crappy, show at the hotel with some guy that couldn't sing and stuff. I didn't even bring the camera down because I knew it was gonna be bad, right? So I was like, let's go on a walk on the beach. Let's get out of here. We walked down here. This is like 2 hotels down. I think this is like a restaurant right here. Literally, you can see where I stay and stuff on the channel. But they had the best fire show I've ever seen. It was crazy. I'm gonna have to see another one just to kind of judge the level of it. But it was like Ninja Warrior, Assassin, Master Splinter, doing all these moves, ninja moves with fire sticks. And what really impressed me was the let me go over here, show you where we ate lunch. But was they had the like an picture like an asterisk, and they had like a fire tip on each point of the asterisk. It was like 8 sides on the end of sticks, on 2 of them on each sides, and then they were moving that around, throwing it up like 50 feet in the air. The next guy's catching it. But what was crazy is they were doing it, and then it was they had fireworks going off the edges. So the dude it was like 8 fireworks a second. It was going colors. He was in the middle of it. It was, after seeing our show, it was like the best show. It was like Vegas worthy, so it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, and then we went to eat lunch over here. So that was pretty exciting. And then we went to eat lunch right over here at this place. It's called Liha. I'm gonna be a little quiet because it's still early in the morning. It's just after dawn. I like to wake up and come out here, and my girl's still sleeping. And yeah, Lee. You can't see it in the camera, but it's Leeia. Had some pretty good calamari. The drinks, I didn't have the drinks here, but they look great. But we're eating lunch, I think like right here at this table. And what's cool about this is the shade. It was completely shaded. Oh yeah, here's the restaurant name. There we go. There it is. Boom. If you can see that. Looks small on the screen, but it's a small screen. So, but yeah, so we were eating lunch right there. Good calamari that I had. And my girl had a mocktail. She said it was like the best mocktail she's had. But right here, I wonder if I can still see the tracks. Probably not. But yeah, what I thought was a Komodo dragon literally walked like 3 feet behind us. It's not a Komodo dragon. It's here, let me get back in frame here. It's not a Komodo dragon, but literally like 4 feet behind us comes walking. It's as long as I am. Let me go see if he's over here. But yeah, he's as long as I am, and if you count the tail, and it was just crazy. It's actually called, I think, an Asia Monitor water, Asia water monitor, but it basically looks like a Komodo dragon. And then he kind of walked up here. So we were eating lunch right there. He kind of walks up here, and then dude just starts swimming in the freaking pool. I got him on the GoPro. I'm not gonna edit him in, but it basically looks like a Komodo dragon. He swims in the pool. I didn't know if he was like a threat or what, but your boy just got behind him, and I think he knew I was kind of chasing him, with the GoPro. I got kind of close, but not too close. And then yeah, he swims over here, gets out right about here, goes over here, literally jumps over this, and yeah, he jumps right over here, kind of walks down this path. This is kind of a cool little. This place has got villas and stuff like that. And that's what, this beach is not crowded. Like our hotel is the most has the most people, I would say. And the beach is way wider than it is long. So like there's barely anybody at this beach is why I like it. And then I think he felt I was chasing him. Dude goes in here. He's probably in here somewhere. I mean, this seems like the perfect home for one of the Asian water monitors, whatever they're called. Probably butchering the name, but pretty cool little hotel. I don't know what this one's called, but dope little private villas. So, and then I'm going to show you kind of where I hung out all day yesterday. So let me get back to the beach. But great day. So my girl went to she went to 2 years ago. She went to Europe and went to like 10 countries and went to like multiple cities in the good countries, stuff like that. And she said that Khao Lak, these are her words, not mine. So, because I haven't been to Italy, but she said Italy was her favorite out of all those visits. She was like, let's go to honeymoon in Italy, yada yada. And she's like, this place is better than Italy. She's just said Italy was a little too crowded. So, it's a little bit, bless you. And then, so she really had a great time. It was a great kickoff to the honeymoon. It's going to be tough to beat, but we're going to try to beat it for sure. We're going to try to find the ultimate spot here in Thailand. We'll see if we do. But beautiful morning. Weather couldn't be any more perfect. I mean, it was great. But yeah, that fire show. I wish I brought the camera. I did not bring it. I wish I had that footage for you. Because it was pretty epic, man. It was pretty epic. So, but yeah, just literally hung out on the beach all day. I got a kind of a private spot over here that, here, I'll get to it in just a second. But yeah, that Komodo dragon, Asian monitor, excuse me, was, I should have wake you up when it walks right behind you when you're eating lunch. And I didn't know if it was dangerous or what, but I was ready. If it was coming at me, I was ready. But pretty cool experience. Oh, so I'll tell you this. So the first one I saw, the only thing I've regretted that I've done since I've been here, just to let you guys know to like, don't do this. I went on one of those little tuk-tuk tours, and that was cool. Like I got like a custom shirt. I'll put it on maybe in the next video or something or two. I was wondering if they're gonna scam me and give me my money. They did, so that was cool. You know, the guy was just a great salesman that they took me to, so I was like, I just wanted to reward him for his salesmanship. He literally like closed me, and then he was like, well, now let's get you something for your wife. You know, that's a good sales tip for you. But you know, don't try to close two sales at once. Close the first one, then go after the upsell, go after the second one. So, but yeah, at the end of that tour, they take you to like a long tail boat ride. You know, the Thailand boats. There's actually some out here. It would be much better going out here watching the sunset. You know, going into the national park and stuff. But yeah, don't do that in Bangkok, because I thought I was going to the floating market or something, or somewhere cool, and they just took me down. Like, I basically went down. Yeah, you can hear one. If you can hear that, that's a long-tail boat. Ours wasn't that loud, thank God. I don't know why that one's so loud. I guess it's the motor. But yeah, that's the only thing I regret doing. It was like an hour. I wanted to get off after about 5 minutes. You know, they took us down basically a ghetto canal. It was like, Bangkok is not the place to do it. It was, I don't know why. I just had nothing to do. I was kind of waiting on my wife to come, and I just kind of was like, okay, I'll get it. I thought I was going to the floating market. I did not. It was just a ghetto canal. So don't do that if you do the tuk-tuk tour. Don't get on the boat. Trust me. Like, I literally was thinking about hopping off the entire time, and it was really uncomfortable. But other than that, man, everything else I've done has been great. Everything we've done here has been great. So yeah, here's where we're staying right here. But yeah, the trees here are just wild. But morning. And so yeah, so I've been staying at these rocks. I think I've shown them in the couple, but I kind of found a little cove out here. One thing that you can't really see the stars out here. The snorkeling's not good out here. Just a couple like negatives. You know, maybe that's why there's not as many people here. But other than that, like, I just like being on the beach, kind of having your space. That's my thing. You know, I've been on a lot of beaches, but yeah, you can see how long this property is. Like, it starts right over there in the corner where that fence is. I don't know if you can see it. And then it goes all the way over here. It only goes up a little bit. But here, I'll just kind of do the camera like that. You're probably tired of looking at my face. So, but yeah, it's a beautiful morning out here. Just trying to think what else we do. Yeah, most people out here, you know, what's cool about the trees is it gives you shade in most of the spots where the chairs are. You know, depending where the sun's positioned. So it's kind of like natural shade, which you don't see too often. You know, I burned, and I didn't get sunburn here, or overly sunburned, let me say, because I always get sunburned, but that was nice. That was like a first. I mean, I didn't wear my hat, you know, most of yesterday. You'll see some videos coming out with the hat on. You can't even tell who I am, but yeah, about to go get breakfast right here in this little hut, and we're gonna make our way. It's 2 hours and 12 minutes south from here. We're gonna go to Phuket, and I know Phuket's the island, but we're going to Patong Beach. We might go all over. I don't know, we're gonna see what it's like, feel it out. So we're gonna hang out on the beach the rest of the morning, and then we're gonna go out to Patong. Getting picked up here at noon at checkout, but wanted to get one last beach day in. You know, but honestly, this place was cool, man. Couldn't go on the trips that I wanted to go on anyway. But you know, I'll be back. I'll go scuba diving out there, and I've decided that in my mind. Because I've heard from talking to multiple people yesterday that this is just remarkable. People that have traveled all over the world. That's the one thing, you know, talking to the people out here is they've been everywhere, man. And they kind of told me where to go and just how it stacks up, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, the rocks, that's what's cool about this property. I think it's just the trees, the rocks, and then the beach, you know. So this is what it's like. But yeah, let me show you guys my hidden spot, then we'll wrap this up. So, oh yeah, here's basically where I get lunch every day, except for yesterday we went over there to get lunch. But food here is phenomenal. Definitely, food's phenomenal, beach is phenomenal. You know, I mean, do you really need much else? Drinks are good. So, but it almost doesn't even look the same right now, because it's high tide right now. Looks like, I think I talked about that yesterday. But when it's low tide, which it was yesterday when I was out there, it's kind of like walled off. And this is like a secret little, not a secret, but I had this whole little cove to myself right here. I think it was right, yeah. It was right here or right here. You can't even recognize it right now, but it's private. You can't see anybody else because you're in between the rocks when it's a little bit more shallow. Like I said, it looks like high tide right now. But when you're out there, you literally, yeah, I think it was right here. So it's kind of rocky, but you can see right clear through the rocks and you're not gonna hit anything. That's the spot right there, man. And then we kind of hung out at the lounge chairs right there, lunch right there. That's the trifecta. So I could hang out here every day for the rest of my life. So thanks for watching, guys. That's the spot. I'm gonna go do that for the rest of the day here. And then next video, we're gonna see you in Patong Beach. Peace.